if you go to the northern part of the river, so north of the river, and you just keep zooming in, and then on the purple line for the subway, you will see that there is a station called Gwanghwamun Station. And Gwanghwamun Station, this in the middle of the road here, has a statue of King Sejong, which is a very famous king in the history of Korea. And then north of that, there is the biggest palace in Seoul called Gyeongbokgung, and the name of the gate into the palace is called Gwanghwamun. So that's where we're going to start off today. And there's a few museums around here as well that we're going to visit. The big statue of King Sejong, who is the king that invented the Korean writing system.
So we can, know what time is now. So what time is now? Can you tell? Maybe 2.5, something like that. It was very important to know how much it rains every year for farming. And this was the first rain gauge in the world history.
This show how the stars work. So it was it worked as a calendar at that time.
So this is the Sejong Center, which is not far from the King Sejong statue. Apparently there are lots of theaters, lots of shows, all that. Let's see if I can get in there. So I'm inside. Apparently this is a free exhibition. It's got the story of King Sejong and the story of Admiral Lee Sung-shin. So all the descriptions of this museum is also translated into English. So here is the Admiral Yi story, and you can see his whole timeline. He defeated the Japanese during the Imjin War in 1592 to 1598. Here's a huge boat inside the museum. So this is called a turtle ship. More of the turtle ship. So inside the King Sejong Museum, I'm in a 4D theater all by myself, and you can see the seats seem to have some sort of elastic band underneath, so I'm guessing the seats will be moving around, which is pretty crazy. This is a Korean map of the stars. This is a Korean rocket. Looks like there's going to be some sort of show with all these seats out, but I have no idea. Plus it's raining pretty bad. But I'm definitely still going to the palace, and I can see the presidential palace in the background there. There's a National Museum of Contemporary History. About to enter this place, Gwanghwamun. We got soldiers from Descendants of the Sun. Look at how many tourists there are. People taking photos with them. So up to this point it's free. Even got a photo with the Korean guard. But from this point it looks like I have to buy tickets. So I got a ticket for 3,000 won to the Gyeongbokgung Palace. So you can see this palace is constructed on the principles of good feng shui with mountains in the background. There's the Emperor's throne. A frontal view of the throne. Here is the Gyeongbokgung, open two-story pavilion used for royal banquets and entertainment of foreign envoys. Look at this beautiful river. Beautiful river around this building. So in this building is where King Sejong invented the Hangul, Korean writing system. Look at that tower in the background. So it looks like I'm about to enter another section of this palace. And there's a huge mountain in the background. And I don't know if you can see the green roof, but that's the Cheong Wa Dae presidential palace. It's pretty cool going through all these little doors. Policeman there. National Folk Museum of Korea. And this might be the way to Cheong Wa Dae, maybe. That building looks like presidential palace. So there are 3 guards standing there, and then there's a gate, and let's see what happens after that. So I'm finally entering Cheong Wa Dae, and it's strictly guarded. Can't bring any of these objects, no drones. Arrived at Cheong Wa Dae. I'm guessing you can't go in that area. It seems really heavily guarded. So just take a few photos. So here is the gate to the presidential palace. And then to the left, not sure what that is. Looks like a pretty cool building. So here is another museum just across the road from Cheong Wa Dae. Designed to shed light on the history of Korea's former presidents. How awesome. So Cheong Wa Dae is over there. You can see the green buildings in the distance. And here is the museum. So I'm now in the 2nd floor of the Cheong Wa Dae, I guess, cultural museum or whatever it is. And you can get a better view of the mountain as well as Cheong Wa Dae from this area. And there's also free Wi-Fi. You can also take a virtual tour of the Cheong Wa Dae using one of these VR goggles. So with this app in the Cheong Wa Dae Museum, anyone can take a photo with the Korean president. And here you have a list of all the Korean presidents. So this is how you make a time slice at the Cheong Wa Dae Museum. So firstly, what you do is you choose a language, and then you consent for the photograph to be shown, and then a card pops up. Okay, so I've already screwed this up once, so let's see if I did it right. So this card, what you do is you now then go into this area here and stand where that star is.
Please stand on the star and get ready for the countdown. First capture will begin shortly. Please stand on the star.
So I accidentally found this place that does Korean noodles and kimchi fried rice. It's really nice. So yeah, I recommend anyone come here for a visit. So I'm at the night markets at Hongdae, Hongik University Station. You can see there are all types of shops, all types of food and all that. Really cool. I've got no idea where I am, except I'm probably not far from Hongik University. Everywhere there's just shops and lights and food. Really cool. That's a huge Samsung shop close to Hongik University.